Hey, my friends. Yeah, if you remember David, my son David from the Carvana vending machine video, he just gave me a brand spanking new fresh granddaughter about 12 hours ago. So I am preparing this my 2015 Grand Cherokee for the round trip up to Iowa. I'll probably put on 3,500, 4,000 miles by the time I get back in a couple of weeks, but we're going to change the oil. Be right back. Okay, this 2015 Grand Cherokee, it's got the 3.6 liter V6, holds 6 quarts of oil, 5W20. I'm putting in the synthetic like I did. I change the oil one at a time. The 2011 through the 15 here, and probably on maybe even on up to the 18, it's going to be very similar. But I understand that they did change the oil filter sometime during there. I believe it was like 2013 or 14. They changed the oil filter. Just to verify everything we're doing today. Also, if you've never changed your oil before, I recommend getting one of these that's enclosed. So when you go to dump it back into, your empty jugs to take back to a recycler, any auto parts store, anybody that sells oil, I believe is supposed to take back oil, especially auto parts stores and that. But anyway, this makes it much easier, especially if you're by yourself, to pour back into a jug, using this with a funnel. I've had that one, and this is such a pain. You need 2 people to empty that out. So I went and bought this at Harbor Freight. I think I paid $13. Also, I recommend these absorbent pads. I think they're about a foot by, probably 18 inches by 18 inches square. I'll probably just use 1 or 2 pads, but you're always going to drip some on the side, and that cleans it up pretty good. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is remove this whole cover right here. You can change the oil with and leave this on by, there's your access to your oil filter right there, and then there's to fill it back up right there. But it's going to be a lot easier just to pop this thing off, and it pops off real easy. Got these nubs here. Go right into the female end on the plastic cover. Now we got unfettered access to the filter and anything else in here. Okay, this is a 15/16. One thing that's nice about having this filter on top of the motor is it does drain down into the pan. And one way to help that is, break this loose so we got a little vent. And so there's not going to be, it is going to have some oil, so you want some rags around. But it's not near as bad as from underneath. That thing is always full of oil, and it always gets everywhere. But anyway, this one. You see that nub on the end? I believe that's something that's new with that filter change. That's going to go down into that hole down there, and it seats down in there. I guess I should show you. There is an O-ring on this the filter cap here. Just check that out. Make sure that's not damaged or cut or missing or broken or whatever. Okay, I'm just going hand tight right now. We will torque it. I'll come back up here and torque it after I drain the oil below. I'm leaving this to help vent and drain the oil. Okay, here we are underneath. There's the oil drain plug. This is a skid plate. I'm not taking that off, so it's going to shoot out. Hopefully I've got her aimed right here. 13 millimeter. How's that for good aim? Okay, that's pretty good. Get it up there finger snug, and then the torque on that is 20 foot-pounds. £20 isn't too much. You do not want to strip that out. Okay, we are done under here. Okay, I cannot find a torque, a specific torque for the filter cap, so I am going to just tighten it to a reasonable amount. To what I think is. There we go. Oh yeah. All right. You'll be able to tell. It's seated in there. Okay, I'm going to add the 6 quarts. Inevitably, I always drip, so I put rags around. Okay, that's it, you guys. Real simple and easy. I love that the filter is on top now. Less mess, less time underneath the car. I think that's a great idea. So that's done. Need to reset the oil life on the dash. You know, on the computer where it says 60%, 30% oil life on these newer vehicles. I did that video about 2 months ago. I'm going to link it in the description. So you can set your oil life so it'll be back to 100%. But hey, we appreciate every single one of you guys and ladies out there watching. We're trying to get this channel monetized, so I'd appreciate if you could like, subscribe especially, and share. I want to go full-time RVing. You know, still work on my vehicles. But anyway, you guys take care. God bless, and thanks again.